Welcome to your 10-minute movement, perfect for any time your body needs a gentle wake up. We will gently mobilize all major joints within the body in these short 10 minutes. While I will be demonstrating on my mat today, you could also do this entire sequence right from your bed, which is what I recommend. We'll start by lying down on the back, with the front of the body pointing upwards towards the sky. With your eyes remain closed, take a deep breath in and exhale out, bringing fresh oxygen into the body. Keeping the eyes closed, let's start to slowly wake up the eyes by rolling them in their sockets, going in a circular motion starting clockwise, looking towards the right, pointing the eyes towards the bottom, towards the left, and then up towards the top. Continue with this clockwise motion a few times, just remembering to take in those deep breaths here to slowly wake up the body. Take your eyes to roll into the opposite direction now, going counterclockwise, looking towards the left, taking the gaze downwards, towards the right, and then up. Continuing a couple more times here, just waking up the eyes before we blink them open. Taking the eyeballs to center, you can feel free to gently blink the eyes open here if you are ready to awaken the eyes. If you're not quite ready to open them, no worries, you can keep them closed here. Let's start to bring some gentle movement into our fingers, just gently waking up our fingertips and our hands. And just take a moment of gratitude now for your hands and all that they do for you throughout the day. Let's bring the movement into our wrists now by gently circling them out, taking them in one direction, and then switch the circular motion into the opposite direction. Let's start to bring some gentle movement now into our feet by wiggling the toes, all 10 toes, and then start to bring some motion into your ankles by taking circular motions in one direction. And then just be sure to switch the circular motion in the opposite direction. And as you're moving your feet here, take a moment to thank them as well for all that they do to carry you throughout your day. Come to a place of stillness and then just reach the arms overhead and take a nice deep stretch from the tips of your toes all the way out through the tips of your fingers. Now, let's take the right knee in towards the chest and gently hug that knee in towards the body and hold this for a few breaths. Breathing here, gently stretching the right hip in this position. And exhale to release that foot down. Let's bring the other foot, the left foot, in towards the chest and gently hug it in towards the body. Hold here for a few breaths, bringing some flexion into that left hip. This is also a great way to stimulate the digestive system here. And go ahead and release that foot down. Bend both knees so that both of your feet are grounded into the surface beneath you. And just start to allow the knees to fall from side to side, almost like they are windshield wipers. Each time we move to one side, we externally rotate one hip while internally rotating the other. This motion is gently waking up our hips here. And slowly come back to center. From here, go ahead and roll yourself to one side of the body, any side, into a fetal position. And then slowly start to push your way up to a seated position of choice. You can take a cross-legged position like Sukhasana, or you could even bend the knees beneath you into Virasana. Take the hands to your shoulders and then start to open and close your elbows a few times here, moving with the breath, and also allowing your spine to sort of cat-cow here. So not only are we bringing some movement to our shoulders, but we are also gently waking up the spine in flexion and extension. Coming to center. With your hands still clasped over your shoulders, start to gently roll out the shoulders here, further awakening the shoulder joints here. And then switch that into the opposite direction. Go ahead and release the hands from your shoulders, bringing them to your lap. And if you do have your legs crossed, you can go ahead and take a moment to switch the cross of your legs here. Just want to ensure that we are balanced on both sides of the body. From here, let's take a seated twist. So we'll take the twist onto the right first, bringing the left palm to the right knee, and then take the right fingertips onto the surface beneath you, outside of your right hip. From here, take a deep breath in, and then exhale to take the gaze over the right shoulder, keeping the shoulders melted away from the ears, and feeling yourself gently twist into the pose deeper with each exhale. Coming back through center, let's take the twist onto the opposite side, the left side now. Taking the right palms, placing it over the left knee, and taking your left fingertips outside of your left hip. Inhale to rise up through the crown of the head, and exhale to send the gaze over the left shoulder. As you are twisting here, just consider anything that you don't want to follow you into the rest of your day. Consciously release them in these twists here. Just allow those thoughts to be wrung from the body. And gently come back to center. Taking a lateral side bend this time. Place the right fingertips outside of the right hips on the floor beneath you. Inhale the left arm up and overhead, and then on the exhale, start to bend towards the right, feeling a gentle stretch through the left side of the body. As we side bend here, consider what it is that you are leaning into. What are you looking forward to leaning into today? And go ahead to inhale and release back to center. Taking that onto the opposite side, take the left fingertips and place them on the floor beneath you, outside of the left hip. Inhale the right arm up and overhead, and then exhale to laterally bend towards the left, feeling a gentle opening through the right side of the body this time. As we bend now to the opposite side, consider what it is that you might be leaning away from. What is something that you want to lean away from today? And slowly come back to center. Let's take a gentle neck stretch here by tilting the head towards the right, taking the right ear towards the right shoulder, allowing the ears and the shoulders to melt away from one another, feeling a stretch through the left side of your neck. Be sure to be gentle with yourself here with these neck stretches, especially if it is first thing in the morning. Inhale back to center. On the next exhale, start to tilt that left ear towards your left shoulder, this time feeling a gentle stretch through the right side of your neck. Breathing through any sensations here. And inhale to arrive back to center. Take the gaze over towards the right, allowing the chin to point towards the right shoulder. Shoulders melt away from the ears. Feeling a little bit of a different stretch through the left side of your neck. Go ahead and release back to center. Let's take the gaze over towards the left this time. Chin points over the left shoulder. Shoulders melt away from the ears. And feel that stretch now through the right side of your neck. And come back to center. Let's take one last neck stretch here, pointing the gaze downward, bringing chin to chest, feeling a gentle opening through the back of the neck. Again, just be very gentle with yourself here. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift your head to center. I invite you now to end your practice by allowing the gaze to point downwards, maybe taking the gaze down the cheeks. And finish with at least 10 cycles of breath as you visualize your day from this moment to the moment that you step out of bed, and all of the tasks and activities that you will do throughout your day, all of the people you will come into contact with, everything up until the moment that you lie back down right here in this bed. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste, yogis, and be well.